Come on.
Guy in our community. His name is Brian motherfucking Landon.
Thanks for having me on.
Stay away from my house.
I don't know what tent yours, Ava. Don't worry.
Okay, whatever,
I'll stay away from it. All right. Thanks for having me on, guys. Thank you very much.
So much. Do you have any plugs?
What a fucking douchebag that guy is.
I don't know what makes people think they're good at stuff. Brian Landon is good. Brian Landon knows what the fuck he's doing.
Brian Landon, this is all your fault.
Oh no! Oh no! Cardinals fans are already here. Oh no! Oh no! I'm in for it now. I am your host, Brian Landon, otherwise known as the B-Man and the Z-Man Defender. Ooh, boogie, boogie, boogie. How dare I? How dare I call it how I see it? Now, this is a emergency test stream. Oh, my God. Have you guys heard the news? Have you guys heard the news? Now, this is not going to be another 14 to 16 hour shows. We like to save those for the nighttime. We like to save those for the nighttime. And I only have about an hour to 90 minutes off on my break at Chipotle. I'm going to be real unpro right now and take a throat lozenge. My throat. Not better. All right, I'm going to take that out because I'll probably bug everyone. So those that are listening to the sound of my voice, you probably already know everything I'm going to talk about, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Let's just do a little rundown. There is a couple podcasters, and we're going to go in order here, starting from the beginning. So there is a podcaster named Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions, and he has a very loyal audience, and good for him. It was very good for him. And Patrick's been laid up for the last couple months. He's just not feeling so good. He hasn't been feeling good. He's had his back hurt. And we've said over here on the test stream that although Patrick Melton's a real pile of shit, it doesn't mean, you know, we don't wish anyone physical health issues. We also don't wish people financial at-risk issues. And I don't know. The test room's all about stirring shit up, fucking around, and not taking it to that serious of a level. Now, I know not everyone abides by those type of rules. And I also want to say, if you watch the last test stream, the very long one, I think was between 14 and 16 hours. I thought it was 16. I maybe was incorrect. I was going off. But anyway, it was way too long for anyone that sat through it. God bless you. You have a lot of patience. But, when we're into it, we do deep dive over here for those of you that are new. So I didn't want to do this. I'm at my beach house, as you can see. Now, this is all totally real. And I saw Pat Dixon. Well, let's rewind. So Melton got up and got out of bed finally after a few months. And it wasn't his first show back, but one of his first shows back. He just got on, no intro, and just started sniping the Z-Man, Chad Zumock. That's for Chad. Now, I am not a Chad defender. I know it will seem like that because if you say anything against Melton or Cardiff or anyone that hates Zumock, then you're defending him. I did, however, give Chad $1,000 in order to do a special that I want to see. We all want to see. That's why I did it. But we'll get to that in a moment. So, Patrick Melton. The last show was heavily about Melton because Melton has really pissed me off. And he seems to think that everyone, including me, should be scared of him. Well, we're not, Melton. We're not. And I asked people for information, and we started go back to last test stream. You will see how all these guys they stick together and they gaslight each other's audiences in order to support one another. We proved Carl lying in the last test stream. So I'm not going to get too heavily into Melton today. I keep that for a nighttime show, and I'm still gathering data. And oh boy, did people come out of the woodworks to send me information about Melton. I had no idea that people hated Patrick Melton this much. I had no clue because in this realm, if you criticize Melton, then you have Misfit and Peter Sky Parker and other people coming after you, guys that I've never had a problem with. It's what? I can't be critical of Patrick Melton? Is it possible that Chad Zumock's a lying asshole and so is Patrick Melton? Or is it a zero-sum game? Only one guy gets to be the lying asshole? I don't think life works like that, at least not my reality. So, yes. And so we went over that. We will go over that even in more detail moving forward because you do see these people all teaming up together and going after one guy at a time. I don't care. I'm not afraid of that type of thing. I don't think most people are. I have a tiny show, a tiny audience. The fact that Melton even brings me up on his show is bizarre, right? I have just over 500 subscribers and he has 15 or 16,000. So why bring up little old me? I'm just a dumb guy over here speaking into a microphone, not making any sense. Whoa. So we're going to start there. So Melton was sniping Chad, and Chad struck him. Now, you can go back. I'm not going to go all over all my beef with Melton, why that is. Let's just say Moody struck me a little ways ago. This was Melton's response after I had made last week's video. He must have saw some of it, I guess. He must have saw a little bit of it. So we're not going to get into this whole thing. I can't do a long show or test stream today. I can't. It just logistically can't have it, but I did want to talk about this a little bit. So here we have the one and only model of the year, Dabbleverse Man of the Year, healthiest man, Mr. Olympus, Patrick Melton. Okay. So after I did a pretty long stream talking about this, Melton wanted to respond for whatever reason. I don't know. Just leave me alone. But he wants to respond. So we're going to go over this response a little bit. Then I will have my response to NLOOOOO. Make sure you go check out Melton's merch. You can get a hat that says "feel," which is really cool, or it can say "dumb," which is hilarious. So there's all sorts of fun stuff over on the Melton channel.
This new thing called the Grill Daddy or the Barbecue Daddy. It's by the makers of Scrub Daddy. You've seen it on the tank. But you have to like, it has like a handle like a saw, and you hold the top and you have to like work it. And that might have been,
yeah, says it is.
That might have been too much. So I do have my heating pad. I might have over twerked it cleaning my grill. I want to barbecue for 4th of July. I can stand again.
So these are great stories. I can see why everyone watches the show. Hey guys, you know what I did on my 4th? You want me to tell you how my day's going? No, you don't. You don't care. A break from Chipotle. That's all you need to know. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. This is a little bit different show. It's not a funny show. It's not a show at all. It's a test stream. The test stream is the best stream. But it's a fact-finding mission. It's not a show.
And
shout out to Bob Levy. He pointed that out. The only person allowed to do a test stream nowadays is right on over here. So thank you, Bob. I'm gonna have to add that somewhere into the intro, but I haven't had time. I wasn't even gonna do a show here until I saw all the breaking news. Ooh la la.
I wanted to clean the grill because I haven't been able to barbecue in so long. I just want to have a normal 4th of July, man. I'm not here to argue with idiots and
okay. He's not here to argue with idiots. That's fair.
As a matter of fact, it's all this surfacing up again has brought me to the wonderful realization that you can go f- yourself.
Oh, I missed it. It didn't have it. So let me see. So he talked about me. I thought it would be there. So idiots like Landon. Now here's the thing. Good call, Chad. Go on the same time. We should snipe Chad. Who wants to snipe Chad? That's all right. This is gonna be a short show. Not Yeed, but don't strike me, man. Is this shit? So Melton's membership show is behind a paywall, I believe. So I'm not going to show that because I don't want him to strike me, man. So Melton, when he says go fuck yourself, before this, whoever clipped this, he talks about, then Landon wants to keep bringing up, if you don't know the difference between this, that, and the other thing, and I wish this was a better clip. Pro show over here. It's not a show at all. It's a test stream.
Idiots. And as a matter of fact, it's all this surfacing up again has brought me to the wonderful realization that you can go f- yourself.
So this is a message to Patrick Melton. Not only am I not gonna go fuck myself, we will get into this beginning again on the Melton stream that will be coming up. Another one. It'll take a minute, but yeah, I'm not gonna go fuck myself, dude. And if anything, I'm gonna engage even more. Yeah, I know you're used to like threatening people and then being scared of being on super tips and butt wiping for you and all these things. But yeah, homie, don't play that over on the test stream. Is this good for my channel? No, it's not. It's not great in this space in order to go against like all the biggest shows because they have hardcore fans and I get it, man. I was once a pretty big fan. But then you learn things over time. And Melton said it himself, like, you watch someone, you get to know someone long enough over time, you start to see their true colors and how dumb they actually are.
Because, like, honestly, like, if you're still one of these guys,
maybe touch
who's doing this thing, like Landon, who's like, I thought they were against strikes, and then they struck me, and now he doesn't like that he got struck.
So this is what all these guys do, an oversimplification of what was said in order to pigeonhole it into their point.
It's like,
you will see Dixon do this next.
Correct. I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah, and we know you're a hypocrite, Patrick, and that's the problem with you. Now, with that said, I understand the nuances. The reason you don't want to talk about it is because I can point out the differences. And Melton, wait, what did he say again? Well, guys like Landon. There aren't guys like Landon. There's only one me, and I'm the only one pointing this stuff out on a serious level, Patrick. So just say, not guys, just say, Brian Landon, be a man. Call me out. Don't be such a pussy. I'm calling you out, Patrick Melton. You don't know a fucking thing about what you are talking about. You have a very surface level understanding, and therefore you think you know it all. Yeah, that's not how that works, dude. That's not how that works. I know that's how it works in your world because everyone has to ass kiss you for whatever reason. I'm still trying to figure that out. But Melton actually thinks you should be humble in his presence, which is so fucking funny, man. I mean, it's laughable. This guy's laughable.
Like if you're still one of these guys,
If you're still one of these guys,
who's doing this thing like Landon,
and who else?
and who's like,
No,
thought they were
just me. Just say my name, bitch. Stop being such a pussy.
against strikes, and then they struck me, and now he doesn't like that he got struck.
So we went over all of these different nuances, right? And the difference between someone like Melton and me is I pointed out Moody technically had a reason to strike me. He did. It doesn't mean he should have. That was really dumb as a friend of the show and not warning me at all. But I'm not going to go over all of this again. I'm not.
It's like,
Not today, at least.
correct. I'm a hypocrite,
We know.
and you're totally plugged in. Because either way, you know, like if you're one of the troll guys, like Dan, who's going around trying
Hey, I'm not a troll guy, just to point out.
to get a rise out of all the losers who have nowhere else to turn and can't add anything to anything on their own, then that's fine. But like, do you think I'm going to sit there and have a conversation
Who's asking you for a conversation, man?
with you about that? About
No.
strikes?
No.
I saw the Moody thing about Alyssa Clips. I didn't know this was a thing again.
Yeah, so apparently Moody and Melton also. So here's the thing. Melton will always rationalize why he struck someone, and then will always rationalize with faulty logic why he shouldn't have been struck. And his fans, like a lot of them, just whatever he says, they buy and they go, okay, all right. They just buy it. All right. Oh, all right. Well, I don't know, guys. Like maybe use it's okay if you like Patrick Melton and also be like, maybe he's not always correct. That is what you call a reasonable point of view. You can watch the test stream and you go, hey, yeah, I don't think Landon was correct. Okay. Or will I go, you're too dumb to be here? No.
And yeah, there were 4.
Yeah, so this is him rationalizing. Alyssa Clips, Melton and Moody will ultimately lead to the takedown of clipper channels. They will. Their reactions, the way they behave, it will ultimately lead to the destruction and the devastation of clip channels. Wait, you'll see.
Clip, she posted the entire This Little Piggy show. She just cut it up into 4 clips with no commentary or anything added. So,
Which is what Alyssa Clips does. She does that to Kino Casino. Do you see Kino Casino striking Alyssa Clips? Do you see Kino Casino striking Alyssa Clips? You don't. You don't see it.
yeah, it struck her. She put it up the morning before the day I released it. If it was okay, Alyssa Clips, how come it was unlisted and the only way to find it was following a link through a Discord? Why didn't you just put it up? Who
Hey, this is where you can get some of Melton's awesome. You can get some of his awesome merch that he has here. You can all see his very cool stuff. Very good.
kept that? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea though to get to the store. So I can't.
Wow, what is up with this jumpy clip?
I
Come on,
won't.
Colin.
I won't. Everyone can do a show and lie.
Yes, you know that better than everybody. Yes, listen to the master.
About me in any way they want. Like really, man. I don't have the time.
Good.
I don't have the time.
For what?
As long as you feel better, that's all that counts. I
Feel better. Okay. Yeah, so the test room, we're a fact-finding mission, and what we do is we find liars and grifters and scumbags, and then we point them out. And does that make me feel better? Yes, it does. So thanks for the permission, Patrick. I would have done it either way, but thanks for the blessing.
hope it heals. I hope whatever you need to get out of it, you feel you get it.
Then what do you get out of what you do, Melton? What do you get out of watching Chad's entire stream? What do you get out of that? I hope whatever you get out of that. I mean, this guy just talking to a wall.
You're nuts. You're nuts. I won't do it. I won't sit here and argue the difference between downloading someone's video and re-uploading it in its entirety. I won't talk about the difference between taking something from behind a paywall that's not even on YouTube and uploading it before I upload it to my channel. I won't sit here and do it.
Who's asking you?
I won't argue about the difference between transformative and just a pure. I'm not. You know, or you're dumb.
So yeah, there is a difference and there's nuances. But if you don't agree with Patrick Melton, you're dumb. I don't know if you guys know that. I know Beloved Chatter knows that. We've had conversations about it. Beloved Chatter is a bright guy. But if you do not agree with Patrick Melton, you're dumb. You're dumb. Are you okay? Hey, Melton. Hey, Melton. You're screaming. Are you okay? Do you feel? Do you feel?
Either way, we're gonna sort you out.
Either way, you're gonna sort me out.
You really genuinely don't know. You're like, copyright, and sniping. You can actually f- off. You're too dumb for me. You're too dumb to be.
Because Patrick Melton's a lawyer. I don't know if you guys know this, but our podcasting community and comedians, I guess he's a comedian. We're going to go over all of Melton, not today. Well, it'll be ongoing. There's a lot to get to with this fucking guy. Yeah. No. Melton knows, and you're dumb. You're dumb. It don't matter. When you went to law school, you're dumb. Yeah, potentially criminal, I guess, is going to be doing an expose about this whole thing. But he's dumb too. You know who's not dumb? Nick Rekieta. He's a genius. Patrick Melton, genius.
In this community, there's plenty.
Moody, genius.
Go over to Chad's and everybody scratch your head like monkeys and try to figure it out. I don't care.
Clearly you don't care. And if anybody watches the last test stream when he was talking about the money, the 10,000 or the special he's supposed to shoot, he says at one point, he goes, and we'll cover this again. I need to clip it. He goes, and we didn't shoot the special. I mean, we did shoot the special. I stand by that. It's like, okay. Anyone telling the truth says I stand by that. So again, is it possible that Melton's also a lying scumbag? Is that also possible? Or is it only Chad Zumach? Is there only one guy? Or can he be a lying scumbag too? I know he's a liar. I know it. Because he's lied about me. Even before we had problems. Or, yeah. He's a liar. He's a liar.
So,
and we caught him in so many lies on the last test stream. That's why it was 12 to 15 hours long, because it was just lie after lie after lie. I'm talking about recent stuff. You're like, oh shit, this guy is a liar, isn't he? We saw Carl lying for Melton. All these guys, I don't know why they can't be men instead of guys and just stand up for themselves.
Keep wagging your finger at me and pretending you don't get it. Because you're insulting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you actually don't get it, you're fucking retarded.
No, I can only speak for him. I don't know who else he's talking about because he only said my name. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Do you? Melton gets it as in, if it's good for me, it's correct. And if it's bad for me, it's not.
So that's where I am with that. And to be clear, of course, it's very unwise to tell somebody your legal strategy. It's not recommended to me to tell Chad, this is insane. So
this is his passive aggressive horse shit that Melton loves to do. It's unwise to tell my legal strategy. That you're gonna sue somebody? That's not a legal strategy, dum-dum.
Posted the video you struck and told YouTube, here's what happened for people who want an update. Carl didn't get it quite right. I did a stream that is now re-uploaded to the channel.
Carl didn't get it quite right because we covered what Carl said and it was full of blatant lies. So now this is Melton sweeping for Carl. You see how this works?
You can go watch it. And Chad struck it and said he stole my whole show and didn't make it transformative. Now he did this about 10 minutes into my stream. It took him about 30 minutes to get the thing filed, but he had another hour or so of show to go.
And Melton covered it all.
How did
The entire show. Someone brings up Kevin Brennan sniping people. Kevin Brennan does not snipe an entire episode.
how did he know I was
And if you don't understand that, you're too dumb for me to talk to. I mean, what a fucking clown.
sniping his entire stream while his show was ongoing?
So that's a good point by Patrick. See, over here, we just, whatever the truth is, whatever objective, if that's what Chad actually said in the strike, he sniped my whole stream. How would he know that? I don't know. But also, Melton's a liar. So I don't know if Chad said that or not. But the facts are, Melton did snipe the whole stream.
That's number one. Number two, the thing was completely transformative. I re-uploaded it. You can go watch it. And Chad hasn't struck
See, Chad should have struck it again. But I think Chad's problem was it was live.
that yet. Now, if you know anything about YouTube copyright rules, you know that you can submit a counter notification when you get a copyright strike that says, "You're full of shit. This is fair use. Eat my ass." At that point, the other party has to either take you to court, file some sort of legal action, or the video gets released. Chad knows that. He has
Some sort of legal action. Some sort.
said it. Like, he'll just have to wait 10 days. No big deal. That's ironically an admission that he's doing it just to harass.
See, this is where I say, guys, him saying all he has to do is wait 10 days is his way of admitting he did it to harass him. So this guy's full of shit. If you don't know this about Patrick Melton yet, then keep watching the test stream for the next few months. This guy is full of shit.
Ask me and make me wait 10 days. As you can see, I'm really waiting.
So is this good for my channel to go after Melton and talk about how Cardiff, what he did, and Tukey? I've been texting with Tukey. Yeah, is it good for my channel? Am I ever going to be on stage at Hackamania with Haley, y'all? Hi, Haley, or Dixon? Am I ever going to? Oh no, I'm not going to be friends with Cardiff or Melton or Curl or the Isotopes are going to play at my wedding. Somehow, I will find the will to carry on.
The interesting part about it is this is the first time I've ever submitted a counterclaim and had it be immediately kicked back by YouTube. They said, we're not even going to send this to
Exactly. YouTube agreed, and it's their policy.
Chad. Thank you. That's it. That's it. I have no other repercussion. I cannot fight the strike. That's why I'm not fighting the strike. That's why I have no choice. The only option I have is to tell Chad in full, honest, good faith, I'm going to sue you.
God, this guy sucks so fucking bad.
Soon. It's going to happen very quickly.
Look at this pompous ass, dude. Hey, Melton, you want a real fight, dude? You want a fucking real fight? Not against Chad, not against Steel Toe. You want to fight? Dude, you want a legal fight? Let's find a reason to go to court. Let's do it. And I highly suggest everybody go watch, Criminally, what is the guy's name? The fat guy, Sean. Potentially Criminal. He's going to do an expose on this. He's a real lawyer, unlike Nick Rekieta or even me. I don't practice. Okay, I'm not a real. I have a JD. I can put Esquire on my name. I don't practice. Go watch Potentially Criminal. I guess Potentially Criminal is also going to be too dumb to understand, right, Melton? Yeah, only Melton gets it. Melton and Rekieta. Nobody else. Everybody else is too dumb.
Because I'm not going to sit around and wait for my channel to get 3 strikes whenever you get.
And that's the other thing I will tell Melton. I don't give a. I mean, I care. Like, this is fun for me. Like, but. If he ever strikes me again or Moody, I will bring my YouTube channel down and I will nuke yours. I will nuke it. Let me say that again. If Melton or Moody ever strike my channel again, I will take my channel down and I will find a reason and I will nuke them like what happened to Karmic. If you don't believe me, do it. Try it. Or if Haley strikes my channel or Dixon or any of your fucking super tip cronies, I will take my channel down and not bring it up until I nuke Nobody Likes Onions. Because I don't need this money. I don't need this. I'll go over to fucking Rumble, dude. And I'll post all your shit. Because I'm tired of this fucking guy. Like, people are scared of Patrick Melton. Why? Why? You're going to put my dead kid up on your wall? Do it. And see what fucking happens, guy. I know Melton's the big bad bully that's been around for 25 years. It's very clear by his opening disclaimer that he's outdated. But Melton, you want a fucking war with somebody, pick on somebody your own size. I'm too dumb to understand. So it'll be very easy for you just to take me down, man. Do it. Do it. We'll see whose channel means more to them. I will nuke your channel. And it may take a week, may take a month, may take a year. I'm not a troll, but I am a guy that can look around and see what's right and wrong. And I see big, fat nothings like you bullying people around. And yeah, it starts to bother me a little bit. Why? I don't know. I was in the Peace Corps. I'm one of those guys that doesn't like to see nobodies bully other nobodies. And I'm a nobody too. So come bully me. Just come bully me, Melton. Send Moody over here and bully me. Do it. Do it. I'm waiting.
Emotional about your life. I'm not going to have you interfere illegally through harassing strikes and an abuse of the YouTube.
Harassing strikes. So this is what I'm talking about. This guy's a fucking lying, gaslighting scumbag. So harassing strikes. Zumak was like, listen, I'm going to strike you, man. I'm going to strike you. Melton mocks him, gets the strike, and now he's like, oh, it's harassment. And we'll get to, I don't have a lot of time. We'll get to Chad dropping the lawsuit, and that's really a shame because he would have won. But I get where he's coming from.
Copyright system on my channel. If I ever were to snipe your show and not appear and not speak and not add transformative content under fair use, and you submitted a strike against me, that would not be an abuse of the YouTube copyright system.
I like how Melton's explaining the guidelines when YouTube agreed with the strike. Like, yeah, Melton, you don't make the rules. I know. I don't know what has happened in this guy's life that he thinks that is how it goes. But it does. He truly believes this. And also a harassment. If Chad was mistaken and he struck Melton's channel and it wasn't approved and his appeal was accepted, not understanding the rules isn't harassment. It's not bad faith. It's called not understanding the rules and striking inappropriately. Now, if Zumak understood the rules and kept striking him over and over and over, like what John did, then that would be harassment.
That, however, is not what this is.
Dude, this guy is such a smug motherfucker. It's like, I can see why he's friends with Nick Rekieta.
Is at all. That's a fact. The
Is
video's up.
Is it a fact, Melton?
Everyone can go see. Chad is still, as of
Again, when I told people to send me stuff about Patrick Melton, holy shit. I don't even have time to go through it all.
this day going,
I did not know any of the stuff people sent me. I had an inclination that there was something wrong with this guy over the last couple of years. Wow. Confirmed.
around telling people I sniped his whole show. It wasn't transformative. You can go watch it for yourself. Spoiler alert.
There were minutes on end where Melton said nothing. The first couple of minutes, he wasn't even on stream.
Chad's lying about it. I had an attorney working on this for me on Wednesday. It got sent over on Thursday. It got sent to all of Chad's email addresses. Of
We got to get to the best part about Chad going to jail. Then we're going to cover the strike real quick, and then I got to bounce.
course, we can tell whether Chad opened
Going to be a short stream today. Sorry.
the email or not. This is insane that we're dealing with this mental midget.
Dude, right back at you. Right back at you. Now, is Melton smarter than Chad? Probably.
I never got an email. It's so insane. It's so insane.
Does that mean Melton's anywhere as bright as he thinks he is, or anywhere as talented as he thinks? Absolutely not. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, then you're too dumb to be here. I mean, what a clown.
went on his show on Thursday immediately and was like, sometimes I don't get email. It goes to spam. Whoa, where'd that come from? That's how everybody's email works. You don't have to announce it. Why would you just say that on a show? Oh, because you're planning online. Do you think an attorney can't tell if you open an email or not?
Now, I saw other people saying this isn't true. They can't tell. Yeah, you can tell. Yep. There's software that you can tell if someone opened an email or not.
Chad has 3 days to respond to that, or we'll go further.
And this is what a scumbag he is too. He's going to do it over the 4th of July weekend. Very cool, man. I mean, so that would be considered bad faith
with this.
And then Melton will say, well, I had to jump right on it. 3 days. You have 3 days. And this is what sucks is people fucking give in to this guy. I would love to have a courtroom battle with Melton and his attorneys. Like he's used to dealing with podcasters and comedians.
I know everybody.
Anyone that watches the test stream knows I'm neither a comedian or a podcaster. All right. So
I know people are saying like Melton's not going to do shit.
Who's saying that? You just talked about it for the first time.
Have to understand those people are trying to get Chad tangled up into a legal situation that is going to cost both of us thousands of dollars, admittedly. And I am telling all of this publicly because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. I'm telling you, I don't want to spend
fucking baby, man.
Thousands of dollars to sue Chad. That's retarded.
I got thousands of dollars. I'm not going to give Chad that. I'd give him enough for the special.
That's not
that Cardiff fucking. Anyway, I don't know if we even have time to get into Cardiff.
Not what this is for. We all know he'll make an excuse about the money, needing it for his legal defense and not being able to do the special, or the special couldn't be up to his. I don't want to do this.
See, these guys are actively trying to stop Chad from doing the special. They are.
I don't want to go to a judge and go, here's a history, a documented history of this man harassing me and Cardiff.
Oh, well, that would be great if you started bringing in other people. Because, hey, you want to talk about documented harassment? I'm pretty sure if you go to Melton's YouTube channel, there's a lot of photos of Chad in thumbnails. Is that harassment? He's in the intro. Is that harassment? There have been hundreds of hours, if not thousands of Chad coverage. Is that harassment, Melton? This is why I wish Chad would have went through, because this would have been a layup for Chad. But he don't have no money.
And Brad Thacker and Spaghetti Tooth John.
That would be great to bring in other people.
Documented police records. My attorney, I'm telling you this isn't smart. My attorney's talking about subpoenaing YouTube to get your entire strike history so that we can prove you harass people with.
So would it be okay, just as Cardiff did with the director of the stand-up special, would it be okay if I found out who Melton's lawyer was and then just, said this is going to be Melton's worst summer ever, and then just do 90 minutes of, all about his lawyer? But here's the difference. The people over here, they're not insane people. Like the people in this chat, they're not insane people. Cardiff and Tukey and Melton have a bunch of insane people in their chat that are like, potato, funny, Melton, what he says, I don't question. The people that watch a test stream, they have a half a brain at least. Most of these people are functioning adults. You don't get that. We don't have the roachies over here that sit around all day with nothing better to do. We don't. And actually, your chat say we need more dumb fans over the audience that have an art. Yeah, I don't want that either. I'd rather keep it smaller with people that understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And that if I make a mistake, they go, hey, Landon, you made a mistake. I go, maybe you're right. I'm not going to go, You're too stupid to talk to me because you disagree with me. That's what mental babies do. That's what grown children, man child. That's what men children do. Guy child, not man. Melton's a guy. He's not a man. Clearly.
Strikes. We have records from what's his name? Joe Howard in Ohio of you calling employers spouses. How do you think this is going to look? That's the case.
I can't tell if he's trying to sell it or if he really believes his horse shit. I really think he believes his own fucking stank, dude. This dude believes his stank.
This guy will stop at nothing to harass people because he's emotional. I'm telling you, that's what we're going to.
Exactly. Vito Calzone says, you have 46 viewers. Who cares how hard you going on anyone? Just calling a spade a spade. I agree with you. So why would Melton bring up my name? Why would Moody strike my channel? I agree with you. Why would you care? I'm agreeing with you. Why would you bring me up? I agree.
To come in with. I'm telling you. In hopes that it lights some neuron in your brain.
If Chad wasn't on right now, I probably have a couple more, at least 60. Then people would start taking notice. Hit like, subscribe.
On fire to spark and say,
fuck, I'd kill for 60.
all I have to do to end this is admit I was wrong about this one. This strike was transformative, and I'm going to remove it.
Why would he say it was wrong when YouTube agreed, Patrick?
All you have to do is remove it.
All you have to do,
and make sure going forward, when you issue a strike, it's in good faith. That's all.
In good faith. Again, Melton doesn't have any clue what he's talking about. Good faith, bad faith. He doesn't know the fucking nuanced difference, man.
All I'm asking. And then we're done. We're all good. Thank you. Or we both spend thousands of dollars. The Dabbleverse will love it. And everybody, all of Chad's fans are like, stay strong, Mudshark.
All Chad's fans are saying, stay strong, Mudshark. Is that true? I don't know.
They love it. It's going to be great.
If Chad had the money, I would say 1,000% fight this because he would easily win.
Content. But if you think I'm not going to do it, you're out of your mind. I got to write this off. The company pays for it. The company owns the YouTube channel.
That's always funny too. I can write it off. Yeah, it still comes out of your pocket, dummy.
You're nuts if you think this isn't real.
I believe that, yeah, it's 1,000. Melton is the type of guy that if you hurt his ego and YouTube agrees, he has to do whatever he can to build his ego back up. Because he's shallow and he's hollow.
And burying your head in the sand, by the way, and pretending you didn't get the demand letter from the attorney doesn't make it go away. There's no part in court where you know you're gonna be like, I didn't even get a letter. You're here. Like
you're fucked here. Well, he was fucked, and I think what he wrote shows that he was fucked. This is what's called putting somebody under duress, where they have no ability other than to abide by your threats.
Take your time. Think it over. I know it hurts.
I know it hurts. It hurts you, dude. You're the only one crying. You're the only one fucking bitching about it.
Does it this weekend. Eat yourself a hot dog and let Oscar Mayer push the courage out of your asshole to remove the strike. Okay? Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. Queefer Melton's 4XL back and 2X shoulders.
If you want to talk about harassment, we already covered it last test stream. Go check it out. I can't get into a long stream. Test stream. Test stream is the best stream. Hit like.
He thinks it's different because he was live and not cut. It's not. It's not. He's
YouTube agreed with him.
Allowed to think he knows. Everyone in this Dabbleverse thinks they know copyright law. I'm not
including you. You are the worst offender of that in which you accuse others.
Can argue that again. We'll find out. Won't
we? Won't, unfortunately.
This isn't about copyright law. This is about abusing the YouTube strike system to harass me when he knows it's not a good faith strike.
I mean, it's so laughable, dude. I suggest you go watch. I don't know what potentially criminal's going to say, but I know he's going to be laughing his fucking ass off. I might contact him, see if I can hop on. Go check out Potentially Criminal. He's him. What is it? Fucking Judge Judy and Vince the lawyer. They know what they're talking about. From what I've seen out of the Dabbleverse type of legal minds, and Potential Criminals on the outskirts of that, but they know what they're talking about. I would think. I don't think. I know, because I don't get a lot. Like, I know what I'm talking about as well, but since I don't practice law, then it's easy to be like, well, you don't even practice. It's like, okay, that's fair. So go listen to them. They do.
And by the way, this will be the venue for this will be Nevada. So Chad better hurt his back. I don't want to. It's retarded. This is retarded.
So that's Melton mocking the Minnesota judicial system right there. He better hurt his back. Get it? Because I don't ever show up at my court appointments.
Everybody's like, Dabbleverse is turning into a, the everybody's suing everybody and stuff. It's not fun anymore. It's retarded. I don't want to do this. I will seek damages for the video and every other video Chad strikes subsequently after that, before we get in front of a judge. And I'll also have the judge issue an injunction or whatever.
I like how I'm going to have the judge do this, and then I'm going to have the judge do that, and then the judge is going to. It's like, do what? It's funny, man. This guy he fucking believes his own shit. I'm going to have the judge do an injunction, and then I'm going to have the judge tell you not to do that, and then I'm going to have the judge. It's like, what? You are. You're wow. Wow. Melton has Jedi judge mind powers. Wow. Melton, tell us what are you going to do again? Hold on.
Stuff. It's not fun anymore. It's retarded. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I will seek damages for the video and every other video.
Damages. Oh, tell me how you're going to calculate that, big boy.
Chad strikes.
Guy.
Subsequently after that, before we get in front of a judge.
Yeah.
And I'll also have the judge issue an injunction or.
Oh, you're going to have the judge issue an injunction, huh?
Whatever
or whatever. Okay. Injunction or whatever, Melton's legal mind.
Tell Chad if you do another bad face.
Hey, Judge, will you tell Chad if he does another bad face? Not Will. Hey, Judge, tell Chad if he does another bad face strike
against his channel, and hopefully or anyone's channel. If you keep acting out like this,
if you keep acting out,
this behavior, you'll go to jail.
I'll have to go to jail. Oh my God. You will go to jail. We'll put you in jail.
Have a judge tell him that. He doesn't seem.
Oh my God. I needed that. Thank you. I have seen this before. I was laughing the first time I heard it. Oh, yes. Judge, put an injunction or whatever on him and tell him if he strikes at bad faith again, even though YouTube agreed with the strike, put him in jail.
To have the self-control and the wherewithal mentally to make that decision easy for everyone.
Yeah.
I haven't worked in forever.
Okay. That's funny. So we'll stop there. We'll get into more Melton later. That's funny shit. And so Chad did succumb to the threats. Right. And we're going to go over Pat Dixon, who, I don't know. Pat he's one of these guys that just needs to, it don't matter what Melton does. Yeah, he has this knee. He has his, Hackamania trip every year, and he has super tips. And so, but Pat also, though, he's a comedian and a podcaster. So, he's very smart. He's a very bright guy, right? He carries a paper. That makes him smart. We all know this.
This is wild. Big news. Big news, and you heard it here first.
Well, I didn't hear it here first, but that's okay.
Chad Zumock saying he has withdrawn, and I'm going to give you the reasons and everything in just 1 second. I want you to be able to read this. Well, I've hit show more, but it's not showing me more here. So anyway, this is the way it starts off. The copyright strike I submitted against Patrick Melton was made in good faith and was entirely legitimate, as evidenced by YouTube's prompt rejection of Mr. Melton's appeal.
Boom. That's all you need.
Furthermore, Mr. Melton's claims that he is being harassed are unfounded. I believe the evidence would, and it continues, I believe the evidence would demonstrate the opposite, that Mr. Melton has been the harasser, not the victim. For the record, only one of us is currently subject.
Beloved Chatter says Chad GPT wrote that. I will get to that in a moment. I can guarantee that it did not.
To an active harassment restraining order. That person is not me. Okay, dude. Yeah, you and Steel Toe, right? You and Steel Toe.
It's also true. I mean, Melton was just talking about bringing in Brad Thacker and Cardiff. And wait, Chad's harassing Cardiff, yet Cardiff's his show the other day said Chad's worst summer ever. So who is the harasser?
Anyway, I continue. Nevertheless, dude.
I mean, we all know Melton has ass sore. Come on, that's a joke. Don't tune in here for the funny.
Due to Mr. Melton's threats of litigation, which I believe are intended to further undermine my financial stability, I have no choice but to reluctantly
Love Church, someone other than the Chad wrote that. That's all I mean. Correct.
withdraw the copyright
That's correct.
strike. This outcome is not justice. Rather, it reflects the practical reality of my circumstances, but more importantly, my time. I am not in a position to endure the financial burden of continued legal threats.
And Melton knows that Chad doesn't have any money to fight this. He knows it.
And Mr. Melton is aware of that. I'm also not willing to waste resources doing so with continued harassment towards me. As a result, I have no meaningful ability to negotiate and must comply, despite what I believe are bad faith accusations and legal threats. Who wrote this?
I did. I wrote this.
Is this one of those Grok Chat GPT type things, or do you think this is from a lawyer? As a result, I have no meaning.
Pat, I wrote this. Chad Zumach reached out to me and knows I'm a lawyer and knows I have a lot of lawyer friends. And he said, what should I do? And I said, you should fucking fight it. You should fight it. And he's like, well, I don't have the money and I don't have the resources. And you know what? I have a big hard on for Melton. And I know, Bill, 57 watchers. Who cares? Exactly. Who cares? But oh boy, do I have a hard on for Melton now. And it's only just begun, ladies and gentlemen. I have Melton. I wrote this. Why? Because everybody's I told Chad, listen, dude, I don't necessarily trust you. You're going to get shrapnel. I'm going to be honest. But if you are going to subside and you can't fight this, if you remove the strike, Melton will use that in the future to snipe you again. He will snipe you again, 1,000%. And if you strike him again, then he will say, as evident, that he lifted the last strike. Therefore, that's evidence that he doesn't actually think that these strikes are legitimate, even though YouTube said it did. And I said, dude, if you're going to do that, you need to make it clear that your strike is legitimate. It is legitimate. And you are taking it off. I asked Chad, why won't you fight it? And he said, I don't have the money to fight it. That's what he said. And Melton knows this. So that's called duress when you're in an unnegotiable situation. So it's unfortunate that he couldn't fight it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But yes, I am willing to help anyone who's against Patrick Melton. Anyone against Patrick Melton, reach out to me.
Full ability to negotiate and must comply, despite what I believe are bad faith.
I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. If you're against Patrick Melton and his group of smug geniuses that have to team up to fight against one guy at a time, reach out to the man.
Accusations and legal threats.
That's me.
To be clear, withdrawing the strike does not condone Mr. Melton's continued violation of YouTube's terms of service. Please. Anyway, okay.
Please,
continuing.
it's true.
I am making this decision solely because of the pressure created by Stuttering John. I mean, Patrick Melton's
write that.
threatened legal action. And there you go.
I didn't write that last part.
He has withdrawn the copyright strike. That's done. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. I guess it's good, right? I mean, for Melton,
No.
it's good for everybody.
Bad.
You know, it's
Bad.
He of course takes a posture here that he's not admitting that, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that or anything like that. He's
Because YouTube agreed with him. And this is what I'll say at some point. Pat Dixon goes, it must have been potentially criminal that wrote that. It must have been potentially criminal that wrote that. Well, it wasn't. It was stream. And Patrick Melton. Anybody that wants help against Patrick Melton, you reach out to the test stream. I can't give legal advice that can help you write something. I can't give legal advice right next to Test stream is the best stream. You don't know about my